Shavua Tov, everyone. Welcome back to Tillis Tell Stories for Saturday night. The title of this week's video is Very, Very Humble. I excerpted and supplemented it from the book Treasury of Hasidic Tales, as translated by Rabbi Uri Kaplun from the supported Hasidim of Rabbi Shai Zevin. Rabbi Shmuel Abba Zichlin of Zichlin was born on the 19th of Kislev in 1810. An important disciple of Rabbi Simcha Bunim of Pesishka, he subsequently a Rebbe in his own right, with a large following when he moved to Zichlin in 1844, where he became known as a conduit for miracles. He passed on the 26th of Elul in 1879. Year by year, Rabbi Shmuel Abba would send thousands of rubles to Eretz Israel for the paupers there, and in addition, a separate sum every 3 months for a family for which he retained a particular affection, the orphan children of Rabbi Moshe of Lelov. Rabbi Moshe of Lelov was the son of Rabbi David of Lelov and the son-in-law of the Holy Yid of Pesishka. He declined to officially succeed his father as Rebbe, considering himself unworthy of the position. He moved to Israel, where he helped to strengthen the Hasidic community, although he passed away on the 13th of Tevet in 1851, a few months after his arrival. He is buried on the Mount of Olives near the prophet Zechariah. He lived in Jerusalem. One of the Hasidim once returned from the Holy Land with a letter for his Rebbe, written by Rabbi Meir Auerbach, the author of Imrei Bina, who had formerly been head of the rabbinical court in Kalij, and was now a prominent rabbi in Jerusalem. In the letter, this sage expressed surprise that money should be sent especially for a family that did not seem to invest their time in holy pursuits. The Tzaddik of Zichlin read the letter and said, "It will all become clear to Rabbi Meir in due course." Sometime later, a wealthy chassid named Leib Kushmirk made the voyage to Eretz Israel. When he visited Rabbi Meir, he was asked to call in again in order to take a letter to his Rebbe on his return home. When he duly came again, Rabbi Meir told him that this letter was an expression of regret and apology for his earlier remarks. Rabbi Leib was curious. "If I may ask, Rabbi, what did you think then, and what makes you think otherwise now?" The scholar explained, "A few weeks after I had written my first letter, an old man appeared to me in a dream and rebuked me. 'How dare you,' he demanded, 'write slanderous comments to a tzaddik about the holy children of Rabbi Moshe of Lelov?' So I protested in my dream, but I see various faults in them." He answered, "This is only because you are lacking in humility. If you manage one day to acquire that attribute, you will find all kinds of positive qualities in them. For in today's Torah reading, after the other spies had slandered the Holy Land, Yoshua and Caleb insisted, 'Tov ha'aretz ma'od ma'od.' Literally, the land is very, very good. But at the same time, the repetition of ma'od ma'od, very, very, in this verse reminds one of a Mishnah in Pirkei Avot, chapter 4, which says, Ma'od ma'od hevish shafel ruach, be very, very lowly of spirit. When a person reaches the level of humility, the ma'od ma'od level of which the Mishnah speaks, then he sees only ma'od ma'od tova ha'aretz, and it's also applied to his perspective of the Holy Land. He sees only that the land is very, very good, and sees no evil there, God forbid. I awoke from my dream," concluded Rabbi Meir Auerbach, "and recalled the letter I had written to the Tzaddik of Zichlin. I had then worked steadily on myself for a long time with the aim of becoming more and more humble until in the very same children of Rabbi Moshe Lelov, I now see all kinds of positive and attractive qualities." Indeed, now today, in the midst of this war for survival, we see many examples of Israelis seeing each other in a much more favorable light than previously. May this continue to grow and spread. It is the key to our survival. Shavua Tov.